Great job performance. We don't have a video for this week, so we're making do with what we have. I got the 5.3 motor here, getting it back on its engine stand. Sold the Dale truck, had to put the Dale truck wheel on the Dale truck. Really having a lot of trust in these Harbor Freight ratchet straps. And Chevy bed cross member. There's a place to put your hand. Alright, which way do we want it to face? Actually, maybe I'll just like stuff in the corner a little bit more than it was. Yeah, motor's back on the ground. Not the most professional way to do it, but it's gonna be as professional as it's gonna get until I make the trip to Harbor Freight and stand. I don't think we're crushing anything important, so it doesn't really matter that much. So anywho, we're gonna do a quick vidya on removing valve train and head bolts. Would take the cam out if I had a crank puller. I don't. But basically we're gonna get it just looking like this. And yeah, we're gonna do a video on it. Gotta get all these loose by hand. Alright. Shut up one second. Yeah, I have to freaking set the phone down. Wow, I did not know the valves were that tight. Rocky. Oh. Need the impact. My push rod and rocker organization. You need to do this because you're not supposed to like take this rocker, put it over here. You're supposed to keep it all the same because they wear together. That's how we have it. That's the driver's side, I called it. I don't know what the pros call it, but I call it the driver's side. And I'm gonna make some boxes and yeah, get ready to put the push rods and rockers in. I already filmed this once, but it's in time lapse. I'm gonna do the front of the motor 1, back 8. So that's what I did over here. 1 through 8. But yeah, take a rocker here. Turn, she's unthreaded. Take our rocker, open up our box, and set it in there. And now we're gonna take our push rods, and we're just gonna stab them in there. There we go. Shiny. I don't even know if I'll be reusing these. Oh. LS guys are probably like cringing right now. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that for 6 more. And alright, so rockers and push rods are out. Gonna leave valve springs in there for now at least. This is the tray or whatever they call it. I don't know. I think these are marked, so it doesn't matter if I switch these up. Oh, maybe they aren't marked. Maybe I shouldn't switch them up. Well, let's do this. There, good enough for now. Alright, now I gotta take the head bolts out. Check out that manifold. It's done. But I gotta take the head bolts out. These ones, and these ones, and these ones. I'm gonna break them all three. And then I'll turn the impact on, just like them out faster. Might be pretty rugged on there. You're supposed to start inside out. To take out with 10mm. I already cracked these loose a little bit. This head gasket is ready to break free. Alright, heads off. Just pulled the lifter trays out. And this is the thing that everybody hates. These collapsible lifters. And this is at the beginning of failure. I don't know how they never failed. There's no way they weren't warranted at some point in the truck's early life, but this is a 300,000 mile motor. But those will be getting replaced with standard lifters. Hold on if I can. There's like a groove in there they're stuck on. Well, I'll have to get some pliers to pull those out, but those are the standard lifters. There's no springs or anything on them. They don't fail like these ones do. They can still fail, but not quite too bad. Let's put some assembly lube in here. Motor's gonna be sitting for a while. Probably cover up this at some point somehow. Really dirty. Once I get an engine stand, I plan on flipping the motor over, taking the oil pan off, do new pickup tube. I want to say I might have to change this to a front sump. Can't remember. We're gonna do some stuff though for it to fit in a S10 Chevrolet. We put a flywheel on it for a manual transmission. Tried removing the crank pulley there without a puller. Not successful. So these freaking water ports got so corroded. Bad. I ran water all summer. But I don't know, I might try a couple new tricks, and if that doesn't work, then I guess we're just gonna wait on a puller. Just figured out that a buddy has a crank puller for this thing. Harmonic balancer puller. So we're gonna freaking run up to Medway, we're gonna pick that up, and then we're gonna rip this crank off. We'll gently remove timing cover. And that's probably as far as I'll get tonight. I don't want to deal with timing chain and everything tonight, because you only let the brain learn so much in one day, you know. You don't want to learn too much, you might forget stuff. So yeah. Oh, it's cold. Using crap out here. Probably crash. Just because I wanted to remove my crank pulley tonight. Harmonic balancer. Arriving back to the homestead now. I got the universal puller, and we're gonna try it. I was asking people for a puller, and nobody understood what I was saying because I didn't say harmonic balancer. I kept saying crank pulley puller, or crank puller, or something like that. But I'm just retarded, so that's why. Freaking V4 diesel heater putting in work, bud. Alright, let's see if we can't get one step closer to getting this cam out. Alright, ain't really got a tripod, but so this is what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to damage the crank with that. Actually, hold on, let me pull this out real quick. Yeah, that'll just go inside of there. So I'm gonna put this bolt in there just about all the way. There's probably like a 1/4 inch gap right now. Pricing my chair for a tripod here. Probably gonna have to adjust this. Don't know. Oh shit, is this even gonna fit? Hold on, we're gonna do some adjustment. Angling. We got the thingies on the thing, you know. Not 100% on there exactly how it's supposed to be, but can't always get lucky in life. Oh, I have it now. Alright, she's snug. I'm gonna oil up the shaft here so we don't break anything. ATF, by the way. Not even gonna turn this with the impact, I'm just excited. Gonna go old school, go with the ratchet, because I'm afraid to break anything. And this ain't my puller, so. Oh, shit. It's going sideways. Doesn't appear to be pulling anything. Appears to be going sideways. I'm scared. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna readjust. Basically, this is all freaking stupid and stunned and junk and stuff, and I need a freaking puller made for this crap, and this is freaking stupid. And yeah, so freaking, I guess that DOD cam's just in there forever now, unless I go to the parts store tomorrow. But why would I do that? So anywho, that's where we're ended off tonight, I guess. But freaking so much torque, spun this motor right around. But anyways, this will be a footrest for probably another 6 months at least. So anywho, thanks for watching the video. And maybe you'll know a little bit more about motors now. Probably not, because I still don't. But anyways, the right tool for the job is probably what you need to do the job. So remember that, and until next time, friggin' do a burnout or something. Folks and ladies and gentlemen. Got so excited I forgot to film, but went down to the Napa there, got a puller. It's actually for a Chrysler, but it worked. Pulley is no longer on there. I decided if I want to pull this timing cover off or not. I guess I should, but anywho, that's done. Now we gotta go return the puller because I rented it because we're on a budget here. So, yeah. $300,000 miles of regular use. Not really bad. And there's some caked on oil here, but a little bit impressed. Folks, we got the cam out. Cam bearings probably shot. Probably not gonna replace them though. Probably just gonna run some thicker oil. Feels rough. Probably where low oil pressure came from. It's alright, we'll just replace this with high pressure.